2K Sports on this very special Easter Sunday. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, former NBA players Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, with David Aldridge joining us courtside. The New Orleans Pelicans preparing to defend home court in this Western Conference battle. And, of course, Aaron Gordon. Team moving on here without him.
And to say the deal changes the look and the feel of this franchise, quite frankly, is stating the obvious, that they are a vastly different team than they were just a few days ago, obviously looking long-term rather than short.
One word you always hear the Grizzly players mention is chemistry.
Yeah, you can't fake chemistry, and it's true. When you ask these guys what makes their team special, they point out what a tight-knit group they are. Some people might not think chemistry is a big deal, but it is huge when it comes to this league.
And one thing is, if you look on paper, it could feel like there's chemistry. But as you know, sometimes it doesn't translate to the real world.
No, it does not translate. And then after that, if you don't have chemistry, you better have professionals.
Now here's Bey. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. Outside for Jackson. Hands it from downtown.
What separates Jaren from other bigs is he's got great confidence in his shot.
Pass to Duren. And here's Daniels. Oh, good on the three. Now here's Poole, who's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Caldwell Pope on the wing. Fires from deep. Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
Steps back to the wing on the left. Pass to Daniels. There's the pick. 5 to shoot. Excellent D that time there from McGee. Just about 2 minutes into the game. First quarter of basketball. Back to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Yeah, liking the vision there from Caldwell Pope. Looking to get his guys going when they're open.
Pelicans still look like they're getting going. It's a 5-point game. Here's Daniels. And he says, right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Now, here's Poole. Ball's knocked loose. Daniels with it. And Tucker has it in the corner. No good from outside.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Here's Jackson. And Jackson throws it down hard.
The strong finish from Jackson Jr. He goes up with power inside the paint.
Here's Tucker. Back to Daniels. And the layup's good off the glass. Daniels has got 7.
Oh, man, he's feeling it this quarter. They should be looking to get him going every trip down the floor.
And you look at the way Ingram can get off a shot. When he gets to his spots, there's just no stopping him. Very few players can create like he can.
Here's Daniels. And he slams it one-handed.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G8, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better. You'll take it.
Really most effective when he's in attack mode, and KCP with the athleticism to do it.
Second shot opportunity, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. It's on JaVale McGee.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
And he knocks down the first one. A creator indeed, and the name you always hear, Greg, with Ingram as a comparison, Kevin Durant.
And that's about as fair a comp as you'll find. Ingram is special with how he can rise up over defenders with that shot. It makes him a lethal weapon late in the game.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Pass to Daniel. Murray with it. On the wing, Daniels. 9 points in the game so far.
Oh, you hear that sound? That's the flushing of the toilet right there.
Greg, a fierce two-hander. It's Caldwell Pope with the drive. Memphis moving that ball around. This one for three. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
And the three-pointer, a big part of KCP's game. About half his shots come from out there.
For three, Murray buries the long-range jumper.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Down low, Duren. And Duren slams it in.
Murray is capable of getting double-digit assists anytime he's on the floor because he is an unselfish point guard.
Stolen. .111 left here in the opening quarter. Pass to Daniel. A miss that time. Would have put him up.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And it's McGee atop the key. Now, Poole. Jackson in the corner. Fires the three. And the Grizzlies get it back. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the New Orleans Pelicans. Trailing by 2. McGee with the block. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Caldwell Pope on the wing.
That's his second foul of the first quarter, and they may want to sit him for a while to avoid number 3.
Second team foul. Checking in for the Grizz.
There's the drive. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. That one falls, so he hits both of them. And so it's New Orleans with it. 4-point game. Pass to Tucker. In the corner, Murray with it. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Clearly a foul.
The Pelicans have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
Taking 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. It's been all about Jaren Jackson for Memphis. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Well, we hope you're enjoying your Easter as we are here as we get underway once again. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Memphis.
I think people underestimated the Pelicans last year. They had such a tough start to the season, but still were able to make it to the playoffs.
Pass to Embiid.
Number 27. First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Embiid. And the dunk by Embiid.
Now, I understand he's a large human, but the defense has to be better. You can't let Embiid get whatever he wants inside.
Whoa, look out! Look out!
Wow, okay, I see you. Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. Nice move. Rips it home after the terrific move.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Last season, we know the Pelicans made that trade to bring in C.J. McCollum. He says, I think it's a match made in heaven. I'm happy to be here. The cool part is that I haven't had to make any real adjustments. The way I play is the right way. Kevin, back to you.
Well, and he's completely changing teams mid-season. Tough thing to do, but he is a veteran that can certainly handle it. Ball in his hands, good things usually happen. Hey, David, thank you for that story. And Embiid with the block.
The timing on the rejection, Embiid's feel for when to go after blocks is ridiculous.
And first time out of the game called for New Orleans. And you see players trying to get the officials to blow the whistle. Were players in your day, Greg, falling down as much as they seem to be doing now?
Oh, it's way more common now. And let's face it, it's a copycat league. All the whistles slow the game down. I just love to see them let a little bit more go.
Here's Melton. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there. And the Grizzlies leading by 3. Embiid the screen. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Well, Greg, with this Memphis Grizzlies team, you like how young and how hungry they are. It's very appealing.
And these players have bought into the system. This is a selfless group that knows each other's strengths, and it's why they've seen so much success here of late.
Holiday looking over the floor. To the middle. 6 to shoot.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Here's Embiid. Nobody near Williams. Bangs home the trifecta. Williams has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Here's Holiday. The Grizzlies pull it in.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Bogdanovich left side. A shake. And the layup is good. And now an 8-point Memphis lead.
And Bogdanovich, a talented scorer, likes getting involved down low.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it. A basket here would push their lead to double digits.
Yeah, looking in control at this point.
Embiid in the corner. Shot from 16. And it's Memphis with another.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Again, New Orleans turns it over. The Pelicans making a switch here. And the Grizzlies leading by 10. Driving inside. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Really unfazed. Throw his height right out the window there.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket, guys, still shaking. Back to Williams. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Tries the spin move. And the dunk by Embiid.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Driving to the basket. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
And that one drops.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Well, if you polled players on who they think the strongest guy in the league, I'm pretty sure Steven Adams would be a top pick.
Kuminga with a wide open look. It's good from long range.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Pass to Embiid. Out to the right wing. Good for the fifth time in 5 shots. He remains perfect. And for Adams, his strength makes him difficult, Richard, to deal with.
Oh, yeah, it's the absolute worst. He sets some of the hardest screens in the league, and he's been one of, if not the best offensive rebounders for over the last decade. Look, it takes multiple people to box out that large human.
Puts up a 3. And that one is off. Now New Orleans will take it the other way. Next up for them, the Knicks coming out here to play. That will complete this 4-game homestand. Outside, Bogdanovich. Out to the wing. Sinks the triple. 5 points in the game.
I love Bogdanovich's ability to put the team first. When he sees one of his guys open, he's a willing ball mover.
And that's the tough part of trying to keep him on the floor. Now he picks up that 3rd foul.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%? And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Here's Mann. He takes it in, and he converts the layup.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
1 second left, and the quarter ends with some stifling defense right there. And so it's Memphis taking a 19-point lead into the break. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has... them headed to a blowout. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Pass to Duren. Back to Melton. For 3. Drains the three-pointer. Melton's got the first points of the 3rd quarter up on the board for the Pelicans.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
Now Embiid. Knocked loose. Bridges with the steal. And here is Duren. Here's Melton. And Holiday has it in the corner. 6 on the shot clock. That shot off. And Memphis the other way now. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Embiid in the corner. No one near him.
Joel Embiid.
6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
The team just loves to see Embiid fired up on offense like this. They really rely on his scoring ability.
Assist from
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Here's Mann. Uses both hands to slam it down.
It puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
Outside Holiday. Back to Melton. Misses off the right iron. Memphis leading by 18. Outside Jackson. Pass to Mann. Stolen by Holiday. To the left side wing. Here's Kuminga. And Kuminga throws it down.
While he's a bit undersized for a 4, he more than makes up for it with his bounce.
Here's Bey. And he drives in. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
And finding his teammate in stride, he led his guy perfectly.
To the paint. Here's Kuminga. And Kuminga throws it down.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. And DeAnthony Melton picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul.
So both teams making some changes here.
Team foul. Substitution on the court.
And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Here's Mann driving the lane.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
Daniels, no good.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
Caldwell Pope with a wide open look. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
And Caldwell Pope, a solid shooter, and I think he'll only get better with time.
Back to Murray. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Mann. 8 point. That's his first foul.
Team foul.
Here's Mann. A 21-point lead, the biggest in the game. Outside for Caldwell Pope. And from college or the pros, Richard, you played for some legendary coaches. And speaking of coaching, is that something you've ever entertained doing?
I never have, and I never will. Coaching, the amount of hours that you have to spend sounds exhausting. I love my job right now, and you know why I love my job? Because I get to work with you.
Oh, listen, the feeling's mutual.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Second personal foul.
Pelicans trailed by 21. Pass to Tucker. Over to the left wing. Spins. Three-pointer, Daniels. Just 5 on the clock. And now the Grizzlies, fast break. Back to Caldwell Pope. Outside for Jackson. Inside. Memphis moving that ball around. Launches a three. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. And Memphis making a change here.
Checking in for the Grizz.
Here is Daniels. He's got 9. Rebounded by McGee.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
For 3, Caldwell Pope. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
3.
Caldwell Pope's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the Grizzlies. Pass to Murray. Back to Daniels. Shot clock at 6. Will it go? Murray, good. Murray's got 5.
He has no problem going in there with the big trees because Murray is focused on that possession.
Knocks it loose. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's on JaVale McGee. Guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Grizzlies? Good on both. So it's the Grizzlies now. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. Right wing. Over in the corner, Caldwell Pope. Shot clock at 5. Tipped away. It's rebounded by New Orleans. There's 38 seconds left to play here in the third. Pass to Duren. Now here's Bay. McGee a screen. Jackson in the corner. A three-pointer is right on target. 11 points in the game.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
Here's Daniels. And the rejection by Jackson.
Making his presence known with that swat. Jackson Jr. understands when to go after blocks.
For 3, Caldwell Pope. And so it's Memphis, riding high with a 23-point lead heading into the break. Barring a disaster, it would appear they've got this game in the bag.
68.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And the Grizzlies leading by 23. Stockton with it. Outside for Caldwell Pope. Another miss by Caldwell Pope. And the Pelicans with possession here. In the corner, Daniels. And player nicknames are a fun part of covering the games. Now, a lot of guys, GA, are just going with their initials, like KD or AD or KG. Do we need more creativity?
I don't know, Kevin. Maybe the league could give guys a cash bonus for picking a nickname. Initials excluded. That might spark some creativity.
Here's Bay. Pass to Jackson. Stockton with it. Clock at 4. And Caldwell Pope gets the basket.
You want to know why they're winning? It's because of his play offensively.
Now Tucker goes to the reverse layup and claps it in.
They're finding lanes into the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And DeJounte Murray gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game.
You know what? You've got to always be in control of your emotions.
Caldwell Pope outside. Pass to McGee. Takes it off the glass.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And he gives that rim a good tug on the way down.
Oh, that's how you drive your point home right there. Caldwell Pope outside. On the wing, Jackson. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And the defense of Jaren Jackson Jr., it has become elite. Triple J finishing top 5 in 2022 in the Defensive Player of the Year voting.
At the line for 2.
Both free throws good from Jackson. Greg, why do you think Jaren Jackson Jr. made that leap defensively in his game?
Kevin, health. Jackson was finally back to 100% in 2022. The ability to kind of fully use his physical tools. And Jaren's still learning from playing night in and night out. Now living up to that massive potential.
Greg, you read about Jimmy Butler starting his own coffee company, and he did that in the NBA bubble, and he drinks, he said, about 5 cups of coffee a day. Do a lot of NBA players drink coffee to keep them going and get that extra burst?
Absolutely. I remember drinking coffee on the bench late in my career. It's kind of a comfort food, warms you up a little bit, and all good things that can get you ready for action, I'm for.
Over in the corner, Williams sinks the three-pointer.
The D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
And Daniels up top. Pass to Duren.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Here is Daniels. Can't hit that one. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. And the shot goes in from Embiid.
In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
And the way C.J. McCollum, Greg, can get his shot up while moving, that's a big part of his game, isn't it?
Yeah, very few players can shoot as well as McCollum on the run. Applies for his pull-up jumpers or when he's falling out of bounds. McCollum, one of the best in the league at it.
We've seen some kids go directly from high school, RJ, to the G League. How do you think that's working out so far?
Green and Kuminga sure looked good. And look, I think for a small select group of individuals, they should go and start working on their profession. No different than a musician, a tennis player. You should go and start focusing on your profession. But for other players, they need college development. I needed college for 3 years, and then that is what helped me become a better pro.
Pass to Embiid. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That's on Jalen Duren.
Third team.
Yeah, Embiid just terrorizes defenses on the inside. Good luck guarding the big fella.
The first free throw is good.
2 shots.
And Embiid drops them both.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Murray with the bounce pass. Back to Daniels. For the three. The shot missing. And Memphis the other way now.
He knocked down a three in the first quarter, but he's still been unable.
DeJounte Murray gets the whistle that time. That's his third foul of the game.
Fourth team foul.
Here's Embiid. Over to the wing. Takes a three. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Here's Daniels. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
Okay, two hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question.
And that fourth foul, guys, might force him to scale back the aggression from a defensive standpoint. He does not need, nor does the team need, number 5.
I think we know a lot of teams using former NBA officials now working as consultants to teach their players how the refs see the game. I guess always looking for that edge.
Yeah, Kevin, I think it's a great idea because philosophically sometimes as the rules evolve, players got to learn how to evolve with them. So not getting the calls you might expect, also how you communicate with officials. I think all of that stuff plays a big role in just furthering that dynamic between the officials and the players.
And the Pelicans with possession here. Pass to Daniels. Going inside. And he goes in for the dunk.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Craig, a high riser, no doubt about it. To the inside. Just 5 to shoot. Bogdanovich with the screen. 14 feet away. Pelicans with the rebound. 1:29 left to play in the final quarter.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Grizzlies.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And for the year now, they'll be tallying their 16th win.
And once they polish off this win, they'll be one more victory away from sweeping the season series.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Joel Embiid.
And he was getting buckets all night long, giving the defense that work.
Daniels with it, now defended by Embiid. Here's Tucker. Back to Daniels. Inside. Deflects the pass. Embiid with the steal. Now a timeout called by Memphis. They lead by 26. 27 seconds left in the fourth. Guys, your thoughts?
And they've got this one just about wrapped up.
Also, we've seen some wild finishes in our time. You can't afford to lose focus for just 1 second.
Six-second difference between the shot and game clock. Crosses over. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Memphis moving it around. Now Daniels to the right side. With the drive.